Hi, I'm Charlotte Nyirakageme. I'm going to present you a project called Connecting the Dot. The outline of this project, including meaning of globalization, the importance of globalization, how travel, international trade, and worldwide communication can impact the rate of disease. How travel, international trade, and worldwide communication can impact the rate of HIV/AIDS. How globalization has changed the methods needed to control disease. And I will conclude this project and make the reference page. The meaning of globalization. The globalization is the process of interaction and integration among people, companies, and governments all over the world. This process of globalization affects the environment in terms of culture, political system, and economic development around the world. Move on. Importance of globalization. It develops a net benefit to individual economies around the world. It increased greater competition in terms of technology. It increased the exchange of goods, services, information, knowledge, and culture between different countries. It increasing international culture exchange. It allowing people to become interconnected with different markets, and finally it helps developing countries. How travel have affected partners of the spread of HIV and diabetes. For HIV, through changing sexual behavior to people from different countries, it is easy to affected by HIV. Again, by increasing within one population in a country and not in others. For instance, increase in infections among men who have sex with men. Again, through imitate others' culture, it's easy to be affected with HIV. Also, it is argued that the rapid spread of HIV is linked with globalization, which makes it easier for people to travel and may promote some risk behaviors. For diabetes, through traveling in the areas where people are not familiar, this can cause someone to have diabetes. Also, through eating the food and drinking some drinks which contain many sugars like chocolate and others which cause the obesity and overweight, these also can cause diabetes. Through increasing cross-border and cross-continent movements of people, this can increase diabetes. Also, humans can reach almost any part of the earth with the increased period for most microbes that cause disease in humans. Move on. How international trade have affected partners of the spread of HIV and diabetes. I found that for HIV, through teaching people about the use of condom, which caused them to think that sexual intercourse is allowed and usually used, this can make the spread of HIV everywhere. Again, for diabetes, through being engaged with different food from different countries and starting eating them without thinking about the negative impact, this also can cause the spread of diabetes. Move on. How worldwide communication have affected partners of the spread of HIV and diabetes. I found that for HIV, through teaching people about the use of condom, this can cause the spread of HIV. Also, through teaching people about the strategies to use or the way to prevent HIV. For diabetes, by teaching people more about balanced diet and teaching them about the effect of not using a balanced diet. For again, through helping people to learn about not eating different food without thinking on their effect. Also, this can affected patterns of the spread of diabetes. This screenshot shows the global HIV data. How globalization has changed the methods needed to control disease. First, healthcare services worked all over the world for searching medications. The international legal component of the global control strategy for this disease needs careful attention. Also, through revising the international health regulations to the providers can change the methods needed to control disease. Again, travel abroad for the purpose of receiving healthcare coverage to the patient. Also, health organization cannot be limited to buy medication in another country. Those are the things which show how globalization has changed the methods needed to control disease. As conclusion, globalization affects people positively and negatively. For instance, it allowing people to become interconnected with different markets, but it increasing rate of HIV through changing sexual behavior to people from different countries. By using different resources for getting more information, this is the reference document. Again, this is the reference pages. Thank you very much.